Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time, smile my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over, we'll be dancing round the tree.
I don't know if you can hear me because the heat is on and the dishwasher, so I hope you can. If not, we'll do a voiceover and we'll pretend. Not really, because I'm not good at that. But we are gonna bake some goodies today. I figured I would share that with you. I had told a friend on here, are we bright or not? Okay. I told a friend on here that when I made the Ritz crackers, I'm not making the crackers, when I made the Ritz treats anyways, that I would share that whole process on here because she was wanting to see it. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make some M&M cookies. I finally got some other Christmas M&Ms, so I think we're gonna do that. And then that's probably it. That's enough for one video in one day. We're gonna make some M&M cookies and then the Ritz treats. I figured we would share both of those. The M&M cookies are the ones that I made for Thanksgiving for my family, and a lot of people was talking about how good they looked, and they was delicious. Some of the best M&M cookies. So we're gonna make those, and you know, I figured we just enjoy the journey together, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna take a little minute here to complain. All right, I don't know, was that just a shadow? It's fine. So this morning it was very icy outside. Not like icy, but you know, frosty. There we go, that's the word. It's very frosty this morning. It is right now 37 degrees. They even are giving a chance of snow tomorrow, just like flurries or whatever, but I would take it, right? On Christmas, it's supposed to be like 61 degrees, I think. I think it was 61 last time I looked, because it just keeps going up. It might have went down now. Let's look it up real quick, shall we? So, yeah, it's not even showing a chance of snow for tomorrow. But on Christmas Day, it is supposed to be 64 degrees. 63 degrees. 63 degrees on Christmas. Ew. Ew. I know I shouldn't complain, because it could be worse. But I really want to complain, okay? Your girl needs at least cold. That's what I asked for. Cold and cloudy. If I can't have snow, that's what I want. And it's supposed to be partly sunny and 60 some degrees. I know it could be worse. Like I was telling Frances, life stuff here on YouTube. She's one of my very best friends. I told her, I said, you know, I know it can be worse. We are just thankful that we have a home and we have food and we have gifts for the kids and we get to be with our family. But your girl would like to be cold, okay? I want the heat going. I want it to be snowing. It doesn't have to be snowing, but I would, you know, bonus points. It was snowing last year. It actually snowed. We had a white Christmas. It was the first one that we've had in a very long time. Might have been the kids' very first one. Especially the smaller kids, 18, 19 Christmases is a very long time. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just my moment of complaining. Anyways, back to the happy stuff, back to the food, which will only be happy until Christmas, because as soon as Christmas is over, I know some of y'all's gonna be laughing at me. It's fine. I'm gonna be laughing too. Go ahead, do it. It's okay. But as soon as Christmas is over, I'm getting my life together. I'm getting my life together, okay? It's been a bad year for myself as far as taking care of myself. So we're gonna get on it. But for now, we're gonna put a whole bunch of peanut butter into this measuring cup. So we're gonna put about a cup of peanut butter. You could just eyeball it, but I'm trying to do measurements simply for you guys. You're welcome. But we're gonna do a cup. I don't know how many we're gonna make, but we'll just see where it takes us. Ew. Ew. We'll see where it takes us with 1 cup. A cup of peanut butter. Shazam. And it's still clean. My friend Tiffany said you could just spray the measuring cup. I've seen it on one of her videos. Just spray the measuring cup and then it just comes out really easy. I was gonna try that, but I think my 1 cup measuring cup, you know, the bigger one, I could have just used that. What, girl, you crazy. But my plastic measuring cup, I think it's in the dishwasher, so I was like, can't do that. So I just got out the other measure. It's whatever. And then we're going to, it's right here. Y'all know I ain't got much sense. We're gonna do 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. I'm not sure how much we'll need. It's been a while since I made these, but we're gonna start at 1/2 cup and then we'll go from there. So I'll bring you back up here. I had to stop the dishwasher because, well, open it a little bit because I stopped it and it was like warning me that the dishes wasn't going. So anyways, y'all don't care. Maybe you do. This is 1 cup of peanut butter. Just gonna do a sprinkle of vanilla. So that's maybe 1/2 teaspoon. We're gonna start with 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. We want it to be like doughy, I guess you would say. So I'm definitely not gonna be enough. I already know that. So we're gonna go in with 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then while this is getting all nice and mixed together, I'm gonna go ahead and get the chocolate melting on the stove. And I was almost out of chocolate chips again. I got some of the disco ones, but obviously I don't want to put them into this. So I'm just gonna mix milk chocolate and white chocolate and we'll see if it's good. If it tastes good, that's really all that matters. I'm gonna add about another 1/4 cup and we'll see where that gets us. Okay, so this is where we're at. You can't see where we're at. What is up with that lighting? I'm sorry. Okay, this is where we're at. You can like pinch it and shape it and it's not really sticking to me much. That's what we want. Okay, now what you're gonna do is just take a Ritz cracker. I've got a teaspoon here. I'm gonna take about a teaspoon of the peanut butter. Just try to not in focus. Not doing a good job at this today. Just press it on the cracker. Then press another one on top. And this is what it will look like. And then you're gonna make a whole bunch of these. All right, now you take the Ritz crackers. And you just dip it. Knocking off as much of the excess as we can get off of it. Alrighty, so this is them. I'm going to let them sit up and then I'm going to just add a little bit of something to them. I think I'm going to drizzle on a little bit of white chocolate we have left and then sprinkle on some of these sprinkles. I wish I had some Christmassy sprinkles, but the ones I have are for gingerbread houses and I could just, you know, put 1 or 2 on each, but they're hard as a rock and nobody wants to deal with that. So this is what we're going to do. These would have been really good to make into the reindeer things, if you remember from the grocery haul, if you've seen it. But I don't have no pretzels, or I probably would do that. But yeah, this first one is like the prettiest one. He is so cute, but it was taking a lot of chocolate and I didn't have much. Okay, so we had one more block left of the white chocolate bark. Just gonna put it in this little Ziploc bag here. Gonna drizzle it on top and then sprinkle on some of the chocolate sprinkles. I would have rather it been Christmas ones, but I don't have any except for the big hard ones, so it's whatever. So just want a little hole here. A little bit bigger than that. Okay. And then I did push them all closer together so that it's easier and I'm not wasting as much. Alright, and then I'm gonna sprinkle on some of the chocolate sprinkles. Okay, so I think I am going to do one little of the little Christmas ones. Just hope people don't break their teeth out on them because they're cute. I'm going to put a gingerbread on all of them in the middle-ish because we're trying to do it before the white chocolate sets up. This word. Okay. We have the oven preheating. I have to find my phone, wherever that may be, and get on Pinterest. No, get on Instagram and find that M&M cookie recipe because that's where I got it from. And then we're gonna go ahead and get those started so that we have got it done. Yay. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I have a couple of things that I have to do upstairs in my bedroom, a couple of little craft things, and then I need to just go through, regroup, make sure that we have absolutely everything that we have to have for the Saran Wrap game, and then some gifts that we're about to give. And so I gotta go through, double check, because my Christmas storage is a disaster, and it always is. So I just gotta make sure I got everything, know where everything's at, you know, all of that stuff. So let's jump into these cookies. Okay, I couldn't find the recipe that I used from Instagram, so I just went on Pinterest and found one. It seems the same. I think it uses more of the, what are you doing, child? It uses more of the M&M, I mean, it uses more of the pudding mix, but whatever. We're gonna use it anyways. So, I'm going ahead and gonna get the butter and the sugars creamed together.
Walker's outside.
Yeah, he had a potty. Yeah. You need half. It's a dessert. It's not done yet though.
Do you have Oreo in it?
No, Ritz crackers.
But the thing that means that they got a french fries?
Yep. Okay, so now we add in 1 egg and vanilla. And now we add flour, the pudding, and the baking soda.
Can I have some marshmallows?
Yeah, honey. Yeah. Alright, so we got the dough is done. Now we're going to add the M&Ms and the chocolate chips. These are the disco M&Ms. I mean, no, the disco chocolate chips that have edible glitter on them.
Really?
Some of them do. I don't know if it's showing up, but.
What's that ℏ𝑗 stuff have on it?
Yep, see? It's cool, right?
ℏ𝑗 stuff didn't taste good.
No, but it wasn't bad when it was mixed in with everything else, so.
I didn't taste it at all.
Oh, you couldn't taste it. But if you tried it by itself, it was bad though, wasn't it?
Its texture was wax and it tasted like wax.
Yeah, with sugar, right?
Not much sugar at all.
I last minute asked Wendy if she wanted to do some of her cookies this day. We had bought a couple of packages at Aldi a few days. I don't know, it was before this anyways. But I asked her if she wanted to make some of those as well. The plan for this was I was going to share these with my friend and her family. But this was pre-recorded obviously, but we made these the day before. John and Jonathan both felt bad for just a couple of hours apiece. And just to be safe, you know, they was in the house where they was and all of that, and they did get a couple of the cookies beforehand. Not that they was in there like playing with the cookies or anything, but I just didn't feel right to me to share, knowing that they could have been a little bit sick, if that makes sense. So we ended up not sharing. So yeah, that's why we went all out and made 3 different cookies this day, because we planned on sharing. Wendy's cookies, I don't know if I over-baked them. I baked them according to what the recipe said, but they ended up being very hard once they completely cooled. So I wouldn't have shared them anyways. But I did share the process with them because they was cute and she enjoyed making them. We'll probably do the same idea again. We could do this with any season, but we'll do it again with just our own recipe. Maybe it's just the mix was hard, or just the bake time wasn't right for our oven. But yeah, I just thought I would throw this little piece in here anyways, because she made them. I helped very little, and I pretty much just gave her tips on how to do stuff. So I didn't want to just throw this away. I wanted to leave it, and I did want to share why we was making so much as just a family of 6. But none of it got wasted except for theirs. I think there was still a couple of the cookies that Wendy made, but I take that as because they was hard as a rock and nobody wanted to eat them. You couldn't eat them, probably.
The row was going to be pretty bad because it ripped a lot. It's fine.
You did so good, sissy. You're awesome. This kind of thing.
The boxes aren't ever really right there, so. Hey.
Pull the roll down.
And I started cutting it too thin. Look, do I just cut this in half?
Yeah.
Alright y'all, that's going to be it for this video. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time. Bye guys.
2, 3.